In a world consumed by fear and corruption, where the night is ruled by shadows, one hero rises under the moon's glow to restore balance and justice. Known as the Lunar Knight, Kalen is no ordinary man. He is a protector chosen by the celestial forces of the moon, wielding its power to fight evil and bring light to even the darkest corners of the night. This is his journey, a story of transformation, battles, and the enduring hope that the moon provides. Kalen was a young astronomer, fascinated by the mysteries of the night sky. Growing up in a small town, he spent countless nights gazing through his telescope, mapping the stars and tracking the phases of the moon. For Kalen, the moon was more than just a celestial body. It was a symbol of constancy, light in the darkness, and a source of wonder. But his fascination with the moon was not without tragedy. As a child, Kalen lost his parents in a mugging that occurred under the cover of night. The trauma of that night left him with a deep fear of darkness, but it also sparked his obsession with the moon as a beacon of hope. He vowed to one day find a way to ensure that no one else would suffer as he had. Years later, Kalen became a renowned astronomer. His life changed forever during a rare celestial event, a supermoon coinciding with a total lunar eclipse. Wanting the best view, he ventured to a remote mountain known for its unpolluted skies. As he set up his equipment, he noticed a faint, otherworldly glow emanating from the ground. Upon investigation, Kalen uncovered an ancient artifact, a crescent-shaped amulet buried beneath a layer of lunar dust. When he touched it, the amulet pulsed with energy, and Kalen was flooded with visions of past lunar knights, protectors who had wielded the moon's power to safeguard humanity. The amulet chose him as its next bearer, forever binding him to the celestial forces of the moon. The crescent-shaped amulet wasn't just an ancient artifact, it was a conduit of immense lunar power. Kalen soon discovered that it granted him extraordinary abilities that shifted with the phases of the moon. But these powers came with limitations. The amulet's energy was strongest under the full moon and weakest during the new moon, requiring Kalen to adapt his strategies depending on the lunar cycle. He also discovered that the amulet only worked at night, leaving him powerless during the day. To master the amulet, Kalen underwent rigorous training. He studied martial arts, tactics, and ancient texts about the moon's spiritual significance. With every passing night, he grew stronger, transforming from an astronomer into a formidable warrior of the night. Kalen embraced his new identity as the Lunar Knight, donning a sleek, crescent-themed suit made from lightweight yet durable materials. His first mission came unexpectedly when he stumbled upon a group of smugglers in the forest. Under the light of a waxing crescent moon, Kalen used his newfound agility and stealth to dismantle their operation. Word of the mysterious knight spread quickly. Criminals whispered tales of a ghostly figure who appeared only at night, striking with the precision of a falling star. The people, once paralyzed by fear, began to find hope in the stories of the Lunar Knight. Kalen's fame grew, but so did the threats. With every victory, he uncovered deeper layers of corruption, from petty thieves to organized crime syndicates. He realized that his mission was far greater than protecting a single city. It was about restoring balance to a world plagued by greed and darkness. Kalen's emergence as the Lunar Knight did not go unnoticed. Among the shadows lurked a new villain, one who sought to plunge the world into eternal darkness, Umbra. A brilliant yet twisted scientist, Umbra had spent years perfecting a device capable of absorbing all light, creating zones of impenetrable darkness. Umbra's philosophy was simple. Light made people complacent, while darkness revealed their true selves. Their goal was to extinguish all light, believing it would cleanse humanity of its weaknesses. The first encounter between Kalen and Umbra was a battle of opposites. Under the light of a half-moon, Kalen confronted Umbra in an abandoned factory. Using their darkness-manipulating technology, Umbra forced Kalen to fight in near-total darkness, testing the limits of his powers. Though Kalen managed to drive Umbra away, he realized that this was only the beginning of a much larger conflict. The ultimate showdown came during another rare celestial event, a total lunar eclipse. For Umbra, this was the perfect opportunity to unleash chaos, plunging the city into absolute darkness. With their light-absorbing devices stationed throughout the city, Umbra's army of shadow constructs began their assault. Kalen, weakened without the moon's light, faced his greatest challenge. Using the amulet, he created small bursts of moonlight to navigate the battlefield. The fight tested not only his physical abilities, but also his ingenuity and resilience. In a climactic battle atop the city's tallest tower, Kalen confronted Umbra. With the eclipse nearing its end, Kalen timed his final attack perfectly, channeling the first rays of the returning moonlight into a concentrated beam of energy. The blast destroyed Umbra's light-absorbing device, scattering the shadows and forcing Umbra to retreat. With Umbra defeated, Kalen continued his mission as the Lunar Knight, patrolling the night and protecting those who lived in fear. But his journey was far from over. New threats emerged, testing his abilities and resolve. The people began to see Kalen not just as a hero, but as a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest times, light could prevail. His story inspired others to stand up against injustice, proving that courage and determination could shine brighter than any star. Kalen's connection to the moon deepened with each phase, and he came to understand that his role was not just to fight evil, but to bring balance to the world. The Lunar Knight became a legend, a guardian of the night who ensured that no shadow could ever truly extinguish the light. And so, the tale of the Lunar Knight continues, a hero bound to the phases of the moon, fighting for justice under the cover of darkness. If this story moved you, hit that like button, share the video and subscribe for more epic tales of courage and heroism. Remember, even in the darkest night, the moon will always guide the way. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories.